Wait, the order's decided based on which celebrity is the most likely to be a diehard fan of a much smaller celebrity. Well, Matt from Winter Iron Game Studios is a fan of Best Spuds. And
That's true.
There are no smaller celebrities than Gerard Butler.
So, I mean, Steve Buscemi is the nicest motherfucker on the planet. So.
Yeah, he's super nice.
I would eat cereal with Steve Buscemi any day.
I would eat cereal without milk with him.
I'd eat it out of his mouth.
Me too.
Yeah, whatever. You bird bath him, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nick, who did you pick again? I don't even remember.
Frankie Muniz.
Oh.
He kind of seems like he'd be a bit of an ass.
He looks like he'd be a bit of an ass. Yeah,
I think Mr. Mouse gets second place.
Oh, I already gave... Oh, Daniel. Never mind. So Mouse gets second, you said?
Yeah.
All right,
so it just comes down to who do you think is nicer, Gerard Butler or Frankie Muniz?
Gerard Butler, by far.
Okay, then give it to me.
It wasn't even a question.
All right, so now it's the night phase, Mr. Mouse.
Are you gonna screw me again, Kyle? Is that what's gonna fucking happen?
Maybe. So we have to choose who we're gonna sit with around the campfire. You can get bonus relationship points with people, or you can go see Mothman and get stats. There's also a bench where you can sit by yourself and other people can sit with you, but we don't know what happens because nobody tried that before.
Counterpoint though.
Yeah.
Mauser.
Yeah.
You want to sit at the bench and I'll sit down with you and we can totally cuddle?
Oh, let's do it. Yes.
Oh, yes. But this is
it's my
Daniel's turn,
first.
so...
Well, you could also be using this time to get points with whoever you're trying to date.
That's true.
So
I was debating getting more stats because I'm kind of even, but I also see Joy.
Did you screw up with her yet, or did you keep it going?
No, I did not screw up.
Joy's sitting with my girl.
So why don't you go,
Kyle?
man? Get some stats.
Do you need stats, Kyle, or do you need? Yeah, I'll do stats. Go for it.
You can do whatever you want, Dan. I'll be fine either
All
way.
I know is that I'm gonna cuddle with Mauser.
Hello.
All right, who's Mothman?
Well, hello, Spork. I'm glad you sat with me. I've been meaning to talk to you. I've heard a rumor recently that earlier this morning, you were caught in the bathroom, vigorously masturbating to a photo of canned raviolis. This is true.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop it,
bro.
You cannot confirm or deny without first consulting your lawyer and clearing your browser history.
It is certainly crazy humor. It would be a shame if a certain moth were to spread it around.
Nick, that sounds wet.
It is wet. I'm wet. Change me.
Oh, somebody in the chat, pick Nick up.
Unless, of course, you know something crazier that just might make everyone forget about this little incident.
He says give him a hug. Oh God, is Moss threatening you or does he just want gossip? Either way, you can't take the risk. Choose a player to strike with your gossip skills.
Right,
Honestly,
this is you shit-talking other people.
I'm 100% sure if this is negative or positive.
His name is Moss, yes, B. I don't know.
So who are you going to talk shit about? I believe, this is just an I believe, that whoever you pick also gets stat points. But
stats.
I mean, we've only played this game once, so we don't really know.
All right, I'll pick Thermos Boy.
You going Lieutenant Thermos?
Yeah, my girl Kyle.
All right, spread shit about me.
All right,
choose
one. Experimental ska. Absolutely.
Yes, of course. I would have picked the same.
Not even a question. Can you move your mouse? Terminal stupidity, contagious laughter, distrust of modern medicine, or incurable sexiness.
I like your version better. It's incorrigible, but I like uncurable sexiness.
I mean,
I don't have
not
my
too
glasses
different.
on, so I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Going sexiness?
Hell yeah.
Goes well with the ska.
Doc, you gotta help me. I'm too sexy.
Summertime activity.
What do you want me to type, honey?
My car. My old car.
That's not an activity.
Yes, it is. Driving Dan's old car.
I don't think I can fit driving. Should I write Dan's old car like this?
No, it's not an activity.
Fine. I'm gonna go with cricket.
Cricket?
Yeah.
Naturally. Nice.
The one.
So Fox says it can either help or hurt the person you choose.
Well,
Well, Spjork, I must admit the story was even wilder than the one regarding your ravioli fetish. Well done. Maybe by tomorrow, everyone will be so busy talking about the new story, the bathroom incident will be nothing but a forgotten memory.
you sure fucking hope so. Your hot, thick, juicy gossip makes its way around the campfire in record time.
Yes, life is strange.
Whoa.
I want
Yeah.
that dude.
I just heard something really strange about Lieutenant Thermos.
I wanna-
Listen to this.
Want to stick it in his pooper.
Ooh.
He was apparently a participant in a super weird pharmaceutical experiment. They were testing a new drug that could possibly cure incorrigible sexiness. And of course, Lieutenant Thermos was the perfect guinea pig.
Ah.
It was a month-long trial, and Lieutenant Thermos had to deal with lots of bizarre side effects.
I feel like B is falling in love with every character in this game.
Hey, they're all very, very charming.
They
Like
are.
runny nose, excessive smirking, permanently perfect skin, relatable.
Oh, no, it
and
is
a
Kyle.
and a sudden obsession with experimental ska. I want to send this whole conversation to Laura.
Oh, I mean, she's watching right now, just being more and more angry as we speak.
I wish. Ultimately, the drug was a success, but it's still not FDA approved. But hey, that's never stopped anyone before.
Ah.
But the funniest part is, and you didn't hear this from me, the drug gave Lieutenant Thermos a permanent cricket fetish. The sport, not the bugs. Seriously, if you so much as mentioned cricket in front of him, I heard he nuts immediately.
Holy
But
shit.
who am I to judge?
So I guess do with that info what you will next time you see him.
Your super salacious rumor earns Lieutenant Thermos +4 creativity.
Damn, bro.
Cue me with the Adam Cole fingers in the air right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, put me on the bench.
This bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna snuggle.
So much.
You sit on a log by yourself. Look at you, avoiding romance in a dating sim. Now, the suspense. Will you remain forever alone, or will someone else take pity on you? The mystery.
Where you going, Thermos boy?
I'm sitting with Aaravi.
This one?
Yep. Later, you find Joy and Aaravi hanging out near the campfire. This is normal. They gather around a eerie, should be Anne, eerie, blood-stained skull made entirely out of gold and valuable jewels. Looks priceless beyond words. This isn't normal. It's so beautiful. It looks anatomically accurate. Wonder if they used a real-life skull as a mold, or if it's actual skull cast in gold. Either way, it's badass.
Ooh, it's so pretty. I don't want to eat it. I've never felt this way before. Is it love, you guys? Is this the feeling of love?
I mean, obviously, this thing is both. 1, a dangerous magic object with incarnate power, and 2, an insightful metaphor about how capitalism entombs our minds in endless greed.
You asked them what the fuck is up with this super wax skull.
Oh, this whole thing? Isn't it obvious? It's a MacGuffin. That is, an object that's going to be very necessary to the plot and central to the motivation of the main characters.
Joy's totally right. You have no idea what the skull is for, but you can feel the narrative importance radiating off of it.
I hope this is a secret event so much.
It sounds like it might be. We're not really sure what the skull actually does, or where it came from, or if it's cursed and going to drive us into a fit of insanity that makes us eat our own hair. But literally, who cares? I'm a MacGuffin. This is guaranteed to have a huge narrative payoff.
They're always so satisfying. It's gonna be such a good start to my next adventure.
Excuse me? Did you just say your next adventure? Aaravi, when we stumbled upon this golden skull on that strange altar in the ruins of the Temple of the Isthmus, I think it was pretty obvious it was there for me. I am the main character.
Oh no, I'm the big titty goth GF. Ha! That's hilarious. Joey, sorry to burst your bubble. You're definitely a B-tier side character for comic relief. Your bit is that you think you're the main character.
You said B tier, but I thought you said a BTS side character.
Yes, he's a BTS side character. I get everything a main character needs. Emotional backstory, bloodlust, high TPS. Now I'm gonna add that 6th skull to my inventory too.
Aaravi, I really do understand where you're coming from because my deep empathy is what makes me such a good leader and natural protagonist. But I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. That skull is mine. I'm certain that it's going to inspire at least a 3-episode air.
You had it.
Arc. It looks like an E from where I'm sitting, and it's way more. It's way more in my genre than yours. Plus, it's got a lot of butter.
You guys are both wrong. I'm the main character. This is a local multiplayer comedy dating sim video game, and that skull is made of chocolate.
Whoever the main character is, you're sure of one thing, it's not you. So help decide which of these honeys gets that MacGuffin. Something this heavy is going to take up at least 3 inventory slots. Joy's the only one here with the requisite inventory space. Or, according to D&D Beyond, this item is a +3 Constitution modifier, and it's best wielded by someone with a high armor class. Only Aaravi can use it properly. It's Aaravi. D&D Beyond, please. Yes.
Okay.
You knew you recognized the skull from somewhere. You whip out your Dungeon Master's Guide and flip to his inventory catalog, where you find the entry for the Skull of Olmec.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aaravi grabs your DM guide and starts waving it in Joy's face. It's pretty adorable. Joy, look! I totally get the skull because the book said so. It's right there on the page and everything. You love books so much, so you just have to trust this one.
Also, we have a whopping 18 people watching us right
And
now.
yes, everybody in chat, they are talking about D&D. Rejoice. Remember how you're always being annoying about wanting to read a book by yourself? Well, maybe you can read this one. Spoiler alert, says I'm right and you're wrong. Ha! Best book ever. Read it and weep.
Hectate, help me. All right, Aaravi. Out of respect for books, I'll back down. Enjoy the MacGuffin, you obnoxious tsundere. Also, if we get 44 people liking this Twitch stream, Dan is going to give away a free pack of Pokemon cards. So be sure to tell your friends.
Yeah.
Joy leaves. You're expecting Aaravi to investigate the skull, but she's way more interested in your DM guide. Whoa, have you seen all the cool gear in this book? Listen to this. There's an item called the Mental Health Kit that's imbued with the power of 3 therapy sessions.
Oh god, do I need that?
Same.
Holy shit, that's dope. And check out the Infinite Stream Collapser. It has a magic that combines every TV streaming service into one mega stream. I can watch it all. I also need that.
Oh my god, there's just so much to choose from. I need the bare hands and the goblin deboner for sure. And I bet the horniness detector could come in handy.
Goblin deboner.
The coolest item of all is definitely the hammer of emotionally cathartic victories. I don't care what it takes, I'm gonna make that my default weapon. Dang, I never expected a book to be fun. Lieutenant Thermos, we got adventure until we find all this shit. I'd be so buffed that my stats would look like phone numbers. I like that descriptor. So thanks, I guess. Made me happy when you said I was the main character, but don't read too much into it.
I can't get over her blushies.
Nice. Aaravi may be the main character, and X may be comic relief, but you're definitely a contender for the love interest. Praise be to MacGuffins.
Alright, now that I have a set forward plan, I've tricked you and I'm gonna take Damien. No, I'm just playing.
I was gonna cry.
I know, that's why I didn't want to be that rude. You sit with Duke. You spend the night discussing human proms and upcoming sequel, Human Camp. You have a long conversation about how the name Human Camp sounds like a low-key problem. I mean, you tell Duke how bland you find this new mechanic in which 2 players can sit together during the campfire.
That's a very cute photo, you're right.
But she tells you, according to the devs, that this mechanic is still in a very early stage of development. They're working on a more complex set of mechanisms to it.
God damn it.
Aw. Nice, that is good to know and not at all blatant exposition. Oh, okay, well at least we got stats.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I need those.
Same. Bring out your flats, baby!
Oh.
Technically, we're sharing a controller, so we can't do the skills, which I found out is like a cute little minigame.
You and you're looking things up.
I mean, I haven't yet, but...
So when the quarantine's over, I'll come up there and we'll play and do the skills.
Yes!
Wait, we're in a quarantine?
That weekend, you visit your good pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. By the way, this is Juan. He is our friend.
My God.
Magical Latino cat.
He is a magical Latino cat.
My God.
More.
Yeah.
I will die for Juan.
We love him.
Would you like to be his voice?
You
I don't
could.
want to do a Hispanic accent.
You don't have to. That's what makes this game wonderful.
Yep.
Dan just gave the big titty goth girl a Southern Belle voice, so
Yeah, you-
everything's out
you're
the
right,
window.
You're right. Bueno.
I love it.
Good. See, you went into the magical. I'm for that.
You did it.
Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right?
Jux wants to let us know not to fuck the cat.
I mean, I'm not gonna. We'll see what's in the game. We'll see what's
I'm
in the
sorry,
game.
Jux. If it gives me the option to fuck the cat,
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck
that's
the
what I'm
cat.
saying. I mean,
You can't tell me what to do. Hashtag cancel Nikki.
it's a pussy all the same, right? Who cares?
Thank you.
What's up, Sam?
Don't say hello, but also hi.
Hello. Hello.
No, Daniel, get out of
Hello.
here.
Hello, strong man.
Oh,
It's a
hello,
strong bad.
it's a strong bad.
I think you are trying to talk to me.
What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day?
This one is for Daniel. Yeah.
Yep. It's the
let's do
average.
Or would you prefer the mystery box?
Let's do the drink of the day.
Now you're gonna do drink of the day.
Yeah, I don't really know the difference right now.
To be honest with you, this is like the third time we've done this, so we still don't know. But
Or the
just as a
second
base
time.
explanation to Mousy.
Uh-huh.
So the drink of the day traditionally is the safer bet. The box seems to either screw us or screw someone else.
Yeah.
However,
that's
the
the
drink
point.
has screwed us at certain points.
Yes. It
But
sure
Dan's
has.
taking the drink, and each one of us, I think we get to do this 2 times in the short game that we're playing.
I think just once actually.
Okay, just once then. So
I was looking at the
wisely.
turns thing.
Fair enough. What, you looking up spoilers, Kyle?
No, between each round it tells you
I
what
got you.
what you have left to do.
Yeah, no, totally. I was just testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose.
I'm willing to bet that averages out all your stats. That's my guess.
I mean, that's really not all that bad.
Oh,
The
what do
Duke.
you say? Will you take the drink of the day,
No thanks.
or would you prefer the mystery box?
Give me the protein shake so Dan can't have it.
I love protein.
know. Oh, sorry, I'm not the Duke.
You are
I
not.
take it back.
I
Sorry.
don't know.
There's no wrong answer. That's to say the box doesn't open.
I'm taking the box. I'm
take
taking
the
the
box?
box. Yes.
There is a wrong answer. You just don't know what it is.
Exactly. Ooh.
It's the Royale.
The mystery box. So bold of you.
That looks powerful.
It
Hope
does.
you're happy with it. No refunds. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box?
Yeah.
Huh.
I love the way they did the fucking drinks in this game. They're so fucking pretty.
Part of me feels like drinking the full moon or like some kind of werewolf attack thing going on. But it's also another term for mooning somebody. And I'm for that.
We got a cheer. Oddly enough, multiple people I've seen play Monster Camp give Joy the southern accent. Fair enough. And
The cheer was actually Jux.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just going down the line, honey.
Yeah, yeah.
A drink is a drink, but a mystery box could be anything. It could even be a drink.
No, you always wanted one of those.
Yeah. I'm going with full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah.
All right. Then Jux says, "Darn, I was hoping it would be Gwyneth Paltrow's."
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You pass, rises, the drink you chose, da, da, da.
Yeah, that unfortunately doesn't really change.
Yeah.
The equalizer.
What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day?
Oh no, that one also kind of looks like it averages your stats.
That
Or would you
seems-
prefer the mystery box?
Maybe it averages someone else's stats.
Do you want to drink this menorah?
I do. Oh, damn it. See, this is what sucks. That looks like easily, and I can say this, fuck you, Kyle, the gayest drink I've ever seen, and you know how much I love those.
You do love them.
Oh,
It's like each one is his own mini drink. It's on a separate little
know.
drink.
it's so fucking cute.
It's a lot of
But I want
colors.
the mystery box because it's gonna be funny.
Wait,
I mean,
I'm
they could
going-
both
I'm
be
going
funny.
gay
We don't
drink.
know.
I'm going gay drink.
That's totally, yeah.
It
it's
is
you.
so perfect.
Yeah, totally. I was testing your common sense.
Meow.
Too
Anybody
many
else
colors
prizes?
for you not to pick it,
It
Nick.
had too many colors. I couldn't with all. It even had a lime on it.
Thank you for the bits, Jux, and then thank you for the bits again, Jux.
Yeah, it says it doesn't actually affect your stats. It makes you watch the equalizer.
I like that. All right, so
Cool.
Spork got the average.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just want to blend in with the masses.
that's the opposite of me.
Not me. I love to stand out.
That's me.
But in any case, for those moments, I created this, the average. It'll average all your stats. Maybe one day being average will be being the new cool. Who knows?
Now make them all 10. Oh,
Well, no,
Oof.
it's average, so like it takes
I
the.
know, I know. That's
The
not
average.
terrible.
But I
Look
mean,
at
that's
that.
actually not that bad. That means no matter what your next stat check, you're gonna win regardless.
That's not true, because he gets stats from going to a place.
Oh, that's true. Damn it. Well, Kyle.
And we don't know what everyone else's drink's going to do.
The full moon is a very powerful beverage.
That's worrying.
Not just you, but all of you need to take sips from it carefully. It'll open your souls to this beautiful full moon we have tonight, and its power will shower all your stats, even if it's just a bit.
Aw,
Ah,
Okay,
nice.
this one.
Nice.
Kyle.
Bitches, you all welcome.
We'll
This one I'm interested in. This looks
Also-
powerful
Let's see it. Ah, the Royale.
with cheese.
This gives you true royal presence.
With cheese.
Just puts a crown on your icon.
You'll be so commanding that you could even make two people exchange their stats.
Oh god, no.
Oh god, no.
Oh. Mm.
I think that's all we can do. Yeah,
Spjork.
it doesn't let me change it.
Spjork and Blues Clues. Let's go. Spjork and Blues Clues. Let's go.
I like straws.
Great, now I'm average.
Oh,
I hope the equalizer
You
does
got
the
the
same
equalizer.
thing. Yeah.
my God. All right, well, my stats just got
The
significantly better.
Equalizer.
Yeah, that was a big bump for Dan.
Hell
This
yeah.
one's not just a drink, but a whole experience.
That's all I've wanted.
Choose a stat, okay? It's gonna make you and all your friends will drink from it, and it will average that stat for everyone.
Okay.
This will be good for some, bad for others. But sometimes you gotta take one for the team, right?
Well, think about this tactically, Nick. Who are you going for?
Dahlia, so I'm fairly certain boldness?
Will that actually raise yours? I think that will lower yours. There's two people under you.
I think fun would be the one for you.
Yeah,
you know
that's your
what,
lowest stat. That makes
take,
sense.
I'll take what you guys got to say. This one's fun, right? No, that's
No,
creativity.
that's smart. Fun is the yellow one.
Okay.
You pick charm, you idiot.
Oops. Whatever, I got a plus one.
Like that. Happy trails.
I mean, whatever. I mean, that's fine for everybody, I think. I don't think that really killed anybody.
Everybody choose a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Dilbert.
That slice of cheese
Oh,
pizza
no.
from a goofy
No
movie.
racist, Daniel.
No, it's fine.
Dilbert is a
So Dil-
racist. I refuse to have him on this channel.
A fictional character.
Baymax.
That's cute.
The merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Nice. What are you buying?
Oh, what are you selling?
Oh,
Wait, no
Beast
more
says
of
the
those.
thing on the ecto cooler thing. Slimer. Or Blobby
Blobby
Bitch, as he so
Bitch.
eloquently put it.
I-
Oh, Fox. I can't call Missouri because I would kill it.
For a minute, I thought she said Blobby Hill. No, Luffy.
Damn it, Blobby.
Oh, damn it, Blobby. Clouds?
All right. Clouds. All right, so you confirm.
The faceless old woman who lives in your home. That's terrifying. I'm here for it.
No,
All
it's not. It's true.
Donald
Going
Duck
down
and the
the line.
Flasher from Resident Evil 4. So Jux called my answer.
Daniel,
What?
Dilbert,
Oh,
correct?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kyle.
Resident Evil 4 merchant.
Okay. Mauser.
That super gooey slice of cheese pizza from a goofy movie.
Very good
Gosh.
pick.
Gorsh.
And what did I pick?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
you
I
picked Dilbert.
Baymax. Dan picked Dilbert. I picked Baymax.
Baymax is adorable.
And he's not racist like Dilbert. Player orders decided based on how
Oh, let's go.
on which fictional character is least likely to know how to pitch a tent correctly.
Pizza,
Start debating.
bitches. Pizza.
I think that pizza might be more resourceful than Dilbert.
No, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It's least likely. I think Dilbert might be the winner.
I've seen Dilbert use tools in the comics.
Yeah, but they're like
Can you state your source?
a compass, not like
my
not
source?
the nature
Yes.
one.
The comic Dilbert.
No, I understand that, but can you please show me in a scientific study where that is true?
Dilbert.tm.
Syndicated newspapers.
Ah, damn it. Syndicated newspapers is pretty up there. You know what I heard they have a lot of there? Pictures of Spider-Man. And that's
Ooh,
all
I
I
need those.
really ever truly
Nice.
needed. I should have
One
said
day-
J. Jonah Jameson.
You should have.
You should have.
But he's real.
That's
He plays
true.
J. Jonah Jameson in the movies.
Also, I will counter. My pizza doesn't know how to pitch a tent, but how many people have pitched tents just watching that slice of pizza get pulled out? I know I pitched one.
Bro,
That's
I could
fair.
go for some pizza right now.
I think I'm going to have to give it to Mauser on this one. I'm voting on him.
That's fine. You go Mauser, then Daniel.
Oh, it's definitely Dilbert next. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and what was yours? The merchant? He definitely knows how to make a tent. He makes them all the time.
All Baymax does is help people.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to
And,
pitch
like-
a tent.
He is a tent.
You're a 10.
Fair point.
He's literally a tent. He's just material full of air
You can't
that you
point.
can go inside.
It's not wrong.
Is there a place where I could just do nothing?
Chuck's just said, "Don't pull out, you coward."
All right, so my boldness sucks, so I'm probably gonna have to abort going for Red Boy.
I mean,
You're already.
you still have time.
Yeah.
There's 2 more rounds of this.
Okay.
Also, we
So-
need one more person to watch for 20. Let's keep going, man. Tell all your friends, everyone. And then sub to our YouTube.
Also, tell your enemies and your family members and your
Yes.
pets.
Spite
your
views are
neighbors.
still views.
Yeah.
So, did you want to go for boldness, honey?
Yeah, let's go to the manor.
Asshole.
It's like hate fucking, but the Twitch version.
Yeah.
You decide to get your tarot cards read while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service said it'd be fun. The first card she flips over shows a photorealistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good? You ask the psychic.
Fuck you, eggs. I want bagel bites so badly. Oh my god.
Garage lights.
Bagel
I've literally been
bite.
talking about bagel bites for months.
Cloud.
Oh,
Buy
god
some,
damn it,
you
eggs.
lazy fuck.
I could, but I'm not.
That's why you're a lazy fuck.
Are you gonna dispute that shit?
She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes into the darkness. It's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and a fun new phobia. You meet up with Damien to see if you guys can spend a whole night in the haunted mansion. Not because anyone dared you or anything, you're just horny.
Rock Raggy.
Yo!
Well, the power is out, the walls are bleeding, and someone upstairs is screaming like they're getting axe murdered. I can't imagine a more romantic setting. Maybe it's just that antique vase the poltergeist broke over my head a few minutes ago, but I think I'm falling for you.
Hey.
Damien leans in close. Yes! You finally get your chance to kiss those spicy red lips.
No touching.
Who wants them?
Who has
Who
the least
doesn't?
voices?
I've already got a bunch. Someone else.
I think we all have a bunch. Dan, how you doing on voices?
Hey guys, you're making out over here?
Good. I like it.
Perfect. Absolutely
Perfect.
perfect.
That is Dorky Serial Killer to a T.
And yes, Jux, that was actually something that we had planned for the next couple weeks. Way to fucking ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, I'm doing an unboxing video of bagel bites. I'm going to taste test each one. It's a blind bagel bites taste test. They all come from the same box.
That's stupid. Can't believe he called it out. He knew.
So what if we are?
Here's Jerry.
Jerry?
I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Jerry, this haunted house's resident slasher killer. It's my job to brutally murder any young people making it out on the premises. Which I'm pretty sure you guys are about to do so. So, get ready to bleed out a lot, I guess.
So wait, you only kill people who are making out?
I I mean, I'll kill anyone who's in the process of hooking up, really. Some of the older slasher killers target minorities, too. But personally, I think that's super problematic.
God damn it, Jerry. Way to be.
Well, hell yeah, let's get into it.
Well, Ben Shapiro... What?
Getting knifed is my second favorite type of foreplay, right between big fire and other.
Did you say big train? I mean,
Yeah.
you're making this weird, man. I'm still gonna stab you, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not doing it for sex reasons or anything.
Maybe you aren't, but I totally am. Come over here and penetrate me, you psychopathic stud.
I love it.
Oh no, it seems like Damien might be hornier for this knife-wielding maniac than he is for you. You've got to give this killer someone else to kill, so he leaves you alone with your own knife-wielding maniac. Luckily, you've got the perfect suggestion. What about that police officer over there? I hear he's on the verge of retirement.
Oh, he's only 5 days away.
Why not kill time itself?
Chucks, I agree. Make
I
out
don't know
with
what
Jerry.
either of these would be.
Oof.
I feel like the bottom one is creative,
Yeah.
and the top one is probably smart.
I'd go bottom one.
Bottom.
Nick
Kill
is
time
bottom.
itself.
I think you're right on there.
It's murder to
Yeah.
Oh.
Time? Don't be ridiculous. You can't stab time. Can you?
You explain that you're not talking about literally murdering time. You're talking about killing time by cultivating a stimulating new hobby.
A hobby? You mean like dwelling on the horrific past events that make me who I am? Or making jackets out of people's stitched together faces?
Oh, sorry, I'm just fixing my chair to get all
That's why they call it North Face jackets. 5 May.
You were thinking of something more like bird watching, you tell him, or collecting stamps.
And yes, Luscious, it's for sex.
Stamp
reasons.
collecting does sound interesting. I like the one pictures of antique bicycles on them. It's not sexual.
kind of sexual.
What knife do you think is best for stabbing the stamps before I collect them?
Fish knife.
Fish knife.
You tell him he doesn't need to stab the stamps at all. In fact, stabbing them significantly reduces their value.
Okay, Dan.
Okay, of course. So I collect the stamps and then I use them to stab people.
Come on, dude. I love stabbing as much as the next guy, but even I know you can't stab anyone with a postage stamp.
Not true. I've done it.
You use the
gonna do it.
postage stamps to send your victims' severed body parts back to their loved ones after you stab them.
That's way better than dragging the bodies all the way over to loved ones' houses like I usually do. Hobbies are great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go murder some prominent stamp collectors and take their collections. Later. Wait, collections? Later,
no, we
guys.
lost them.
Thanks for the advice. I wonder if they have Pokemon cards.
Daniel, no.
Good enough.
We haven't got
Now you're-
44 people.
Now you're free to totally get your freak on with Damien. Unfortunately, 2 creepy little girls show up and kill the mood by silently staring at you. But at least you almost made out. You gained +2 fun and +1 charm.
My time to shine.
It's Spork's time
Spjork,
to shine.
Spjork, mother Spjork. All right, now my stats are pretty much even, except I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
I mean,
Who are you going for? You're going for Dahlia, right?
Dahlia? No.
Or no, sorry, that's
I was
Nick.
dating Dahlia.
Right. You were
What's her head?
Joy, right?
Joy.
Chucks, is that what you call it? A wet envelope? Is that like a new? Is that what the kids are calling it?
As well, if you're still going for charm, you might need to go back to that because you lost some during the drinking phase, I think.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
That's the pleasure dome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Crimson Guard, Jerry's adorable. Also, you have to let me know if your name is from
play
Vamp Hearts.
competitive spin the bottle. You must kiss a camper from a rival camp. It's a long, intense kiss in which your tongues wrestle mercilessly.
Hot.
You apply some unexpected biting, since that's currently very high on the meta, while holding the back of their hand to prevent untimely escape. You win at kissing, and it goes without saying you've earned +2 charm.
It was the biting.
Definitely the biting.
Always the
You're
biting.
wandering around aimlessly around the camp looking for joy for a very important reason, completely unrelated to wanting to smooch her cute face, when suddenly...
I'm always waiting for the interdimensional prince when they say suddenly.
Always.
Bork, there you are. I've been wandering around camp looking for you for a very important reason.
Oh, you know what that means.
The world is going to end.
Oh, finally. I've been waiting for it.
Same.
Oh, huh. Guess you didn't know what that meant.
There's an asteroid headed right for us, and if we don't complete this incredibly complex and epic ritual to alter its path, this could be the end for the whole planet.
You dive in to help. Things start well. You burn a pentagram into the ground. Find and place the 10 turtle guardians and hang strands of garlic from every third sycamore tree. By the time you reach the step where you have to get the entire camp to run around in circles shrieking and wailing, which they do with great enthusiasm, it seems like nothing can get in your way.
Oh, new character!
I love Spaghetti Head. She's great.
Who wants to be Spider Nazi?
I think I'm down for this.
Go for it.
I do have a question to ask, though.
It's never
Can't
good.
be racist.
I can't be German?
You can be German.
Okay.
You can't just say, like, I'm Hitler, I kill Jews, though.
What does that have to do with being German, you fucking right? Oh.
And that was like his catchphrase, Dan. Come on.
Right.
That's fair, that's what he said.
He was always
Hitler,
saying
I
that, just
hate
like how Nick
Jews.
always says he has a small penis. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
I wanted to do this voice for Dahlia, so I'm ready. What is all this unsanctioned running and screaming? This is a strict sanctioned running and screaming only policy at Camp Spooky. Stop these shenanigans at once.
It works.
But Camp Director Miss Weaving, we're performing a magic ritual to save the world from...
Does that mean that's... Is
Hugo Weaving, yes.
Wife?
No, that's Hugo Weaving.
Oh, my mistake. If you wanted to do magic to save the world, then you should have done that earlier in the day when I gave everyone do magic to save the world break.
But I didn't need to do magic to save the world then. I need to do magic to save the world now.
Young lady, I am so sick of your tiring generation using the magic to solve all of your problems. In fact, I am going to confiscate your magic so you learn how to properly cope without it.
That's ridiculous. Magic ain't a thing you can just... Wait, what the fuck? Where'd my magic go? Why can't I feel my magic?
Dan, can you give me one more what the fuck in that voice, please?
What the fuck?
And can I get one more? Why can't I feel my magic?
Why can't I feel my magic?
Thank you.
It was the magic. The magic is what made that. Thank you.
Oh, God. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, click.
Oh my goodness, she did it. Camp Director Miss Weaving took away my magic. How are we going to save the world from this asteroid?
Psh, that's an easy one. You know all about stopping asteroids without using magic. All you have to do is betray your usually inclusive nature by passing strict legislature forbidding the immigration of asteroids to Earth.
I
Or
can't pronounce those words, so it's smart.
Treat the cause, not the symptom. Cancel the Ricky Martin concert that the asteroid is undoubtedly coming to Earth to attack. Oh man, that's funny.
I really hope that's the right one.
Shit, I don't really know.
I feel like that one could be either creativity or fun.
And the top one sounds
I feel like the bottom one has to
smart.
be fun, which is what worries me.
The top one does kind of sound like smarts, which is easily your lowest stat.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like Ricky Martin's the right call. It's up
That's
to you,
what I was
obviously.
thinking too. Yeah, do the bottom one. Just
Vicky
do it.
Martin, it is, darling.
Boosh!
Of course, I knew there was some huge and definitely still culturally relevant event in camp that I would totally be going to if I were here. There is nothing hotter or more Zeitgeist than a Ricky Martin concert. That
Zeitgeist.
must.
It's pronounced
I
it,
said
guys,
that.
darling.
I'm Southern. I can't pronounce words like that. Then a
That's
Ricky
fair.
Martin concert. That must be why the asteroid's coming.
Sorry about your lazy eye.
It's just unmotivated.
I hate to get in the way of great art, but if we don't stop people from hearing Ricky Martin sing tonight, no one will ever hear Ricky Martin sing again.
And nobody will be living La Vida Loca. Am I right?
I was just about
Gals.
to say that,
I get
you
it.
cook.
And he's not one of those singers who only sounds good on the radio, even with auto-tune. I mean, he was Che in the Evita for revival, for goodness sake. Yes, you think to yourself, the 2012 Elena Rogers revival of Evita, featuring Tony winner Michael Server, is a bit part of Juan Perón, isn't in fact how most people know icon Ricky Martin.
Nobody wins a Tony.
The two of you rush over to the concert venue, which is conveniently near the geographically ambiguous location of Camp Spooky. Without Joy's magic, you're forced to use your boldness, smarts, charms, uniqueness, nerve, and talent to work your way backstage past security.
I would be so happy if they made a character model for Ricky Martin and just threw him in.
I also would be.
Between the two of you, plus Valerie items, in your pockets left over from the school year, you're able to do it. And before long, you're in Ricky Martin's dressing room. Oh shit!
Glad they brought Val into this.
Hi, Mr. Martin. Huge fan. Hate to say this, but you need to cancel tonight's performance. If you don't, an asteroid will distract the planet, killing everyone.
Jux says a writer had a very specific concert experience.
Ricky Martin closes his eyes and nods, unsurprised. I always knew this day would come. You did? When I sang my first note, the cry of a child entering this world, a messenger spirit of pure light appeared and told me that song would be my gift, but at great cost. I am Ricky Martin. This is how I sound.
Clearly.
It's said that one day, when I was burning my brightest, a star even greater than I am would come to wipe out all of life, and that is Harold would be a beautiful, thick witch. I'm Ricky Martin. This is how I sound. The second you darkened my door with your killer curves and goth aesthetic, I knew you had to be the harbinger. But I made peace long ago with my fate, and I know what I must do. I'm Ricky Martin. Consider the concert canceled. We'll meet up at Livin' No Vida of any kind whatsoever, much less Loca. I am Ricky Martin, and this is how I sound.
Michelle?
Blessed be Thick Witch and Thick Witch's love interest, I assume. With that, you hurry back to camp and report back to Camp Director Miss Weaving.
Frankly, the whole warned by a glowing spiritual prophet thing does reek of magic. But, as you were not the one performing it, Miss Johnson-Jojima, I'll consider this lesson learned. Your magic is restored.
Oh, thank goodness. Hey, Spork, remember that time Broadway performer, Disney singer, and occasional pop star Ricky Martin thought we were dating?
Oof.
We must be a great team or something.
Oof.
Oh no.
Or something. Ideally, that something being dating. In the meanwhile, you gain +3 charm just from being in Ricky Martin's presence and making Joy happy, obvious.
I mean,
Makes sense.
Can I take a minute
Yeah.
to think?
Damn, girl, my stats be up there.
I wish mine were.
Crap, I was gonna take boldness, but I super can't.
Sorry.
It's fine, darling. Balls.
You could probably use some more creativity.
I'm trying to figure out what Aaravi is about, because in my brain, it pops out as smarts, because she's always all about the D&D life, which is cool by me.
Agree.
And, like, boldness comes out, because of all the adventuring and whatnot.
Parts of me think it's smarts and creativity, but again,
It might be.
jack shit.
I guess creativity just to bring the stat up to 10, but
So you want to go to Scouts?
I guess I can't do boldness, so yeah.
Kyle's going to Monster Scouts.
That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned to identify different animal tracks. And Jux, we've changed the Twitter name a lot recently. First, you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more specific tracks. Like the kind that make you read
We
English.
got a letter from John Q Twitter telling us to stop changing the name.
It was John? I thought it was Joe. It was his
Aaravi
brother.
is a gamer, so I think she needs fun. That is also true.
Maybe. You identify the tracks of a sculptor, half human, half sculptor. You follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast.
Click.
The sculptor teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain +2 creativity. Sick nasty. You're hoping to run into your gal Aaravi, but so far she hasn't been any of the places you'd expect. The mines, the dungeons, the forest.
Click.
The clicking. You heard Camp Spooky was doing an arts and crafts pop-up session. You go over to pass the time and are shocked to find Aaravi already there.
Yes, the slump-molded earthenware masterpiece will be one of my finest works yet. Do you like my...
I love that he has the hat.
Yes.
Oh, hello there, Lieutenant Thermos. Welcome to my purgatory of boredom and suffering.
You mean your craftatory partnum in creating?
No, I meant what I said the first time.
In that case, can we make no complaining our next rule of compromise because you're really harshing my pottery buzz?
See what I have to put up with? Hex gets super into any random activity I see on TV and immediately wants to go try it out. Especially if donuts. They watched a documentary on Mesopotamia, and all they took away from it was pot, and immediately threw themselves into an obnoxious new hobby. They've been leaving little curse-shaped clay prints all over my nice adventuring gear.
Which you've been wearing because I graciously agreed to accompany you on quests, just like you graciously indulge in my hobbies too. See? That's how this give and take relationship works.
Well, I want to give you a punch in the face and take all this clay away from you so we can do something less boring. Think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least a painting is a picture of something.
You think that watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least painting a picture of something. Why can't you just let yourself enjoy something, my newfound love of pottery? Oh, sorry. Why can't you just let yourself enjoy my newfound love of pottery? Pots are beautiful.
The only time I ever care about pots is when I can smash them and get rupees.
Nerd.
Atta girl.
Nice.
That may be the only circumstance in which Aaravi cares about pots. One circumstance is better than no circumstance, and you know just how to use it. Guilt trip. Ask Aaravi to make pots to give back to the poor old man whose hundreds of pots she's broken over the last several months. Fuck guilt. Aaravi should make her own pots, then break those to get rupees. Infinite money.
Oh
Watch
shit.
out behind you.
Guilt trip. Like how we all went different directions.
Yeah.
I feel like the bottom one
That feels
is
like boldness to me.
smarts or creativity. I mean, it could be boldness, I suppose.
I only assume it
The
gets
top-
a curse word in there. That's
The top, I mean, you could be right. The top one kind of feels like charm.
I was feeling charmed too.
Yeah, which I don't really have much of. I'm kind of looking to the bottom. It could be boldness, but it also could be creativity or smarts.
I was gonna say you have less of a chance on the bottom, or sorry, higher of a chance for it to be right.
I think I'm going for the bottom one and hope it's not boldness.
If it is though, I'm gonna laugh at you.
It could be. It's like a 50-50.
All right.
But this is one of the weird
Confirm?
ones. Yeah, go for the bottom one.
Ha ha
Oh,
ha.
damn.
Actually,
Oh,
that's
wow.
how I just guessed.
I know. Lieutenant Thermos is just some kind of adventuring genius. Why did I never think of that?
Click.
Fuck.
Maybe because that's definitely not how it works.
Psst, you little faith. You'll be eating your words on a Cheeto M&M bagel sandwich.
Oh,
Sounds
dude, I would eat
fucking
that.
Delicious.
I would eat the crap out of
God.
that.
I do love. I'm sorry. You're lying.
How dare you, you stupid slut?
Wow.
Click goo. I'm not calling Aaravi a slut. I'm calling you, Kyle, a slut.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yes, I love Aaravi.
Want to come out of a situation with unlimited money?
Unlimited soup salad and breadsticks, maybe.
This voice is not doing well in my throat. You and Aaravi sit and begin making a pot together, ghost style at the pottery wheel. It's super romantic.
We've gotten 100 views on our YouTube video today since we started this stream.
I was gonna say we've gotten way more than that today. For you at least. But pretty soon Aaravi seems to get really into the pot making itself. Gotta really work this to make sure I'm maintaining the same thickness overall or it'll bake unevenly. Wonder what kind of lip I want to make at the top. Do I add embellishments? Before long, Aaravi's handiwork is finished.
Sorry. Yeah, one sec. The computer chair are fucking already. Stupid piece of garbage.
You break every
we're
chair.
We're not sponsored by GT Racing, so I can't say stress this enough. But fuck GT Racing. All right.
You loved it at first, but
I
you
did.
sit in it too much.
Well, yeah, but I sat in
At
my
bad
Lazy Boy
angles.
one for like 5 years, and that shit didn't break for 5
Right,
years.
but that's a lazy boy. You can sit in a lazy boy at a weird angle without it breaking.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's all I need in a computer chair. Here we go. It's time to see if smashing pots really does mean unlimited rubies.
So we're just gonna get you a couch. How hard did Nick fail? Nick did not fail. Kyle just did.
Aaravi stands in front of her pot. She winds up as if to strike it, and then...
I'm just saying, your username is trash. If you've seen any episode of Best Spuds, I always win, even if I'm not in the episode. Just throwing that out there.
What are you, me?
Yeah.
She falls dramatically to her knees, head hung in shame.
I mean, I wish I was you. Perfect skin.
I can't do it. I can't smash this pot.
Sure you can. I've seen you smash way stronger pots than this. Honestly, your pot kind of sucks.
That's just the thing. It may suck, but it's my pot. I know the hard work and care that went into its creation. I can't see it simply as a vessel to produce rubies.
Oh, that's cute.
To me, this pot is a labor of love and a work of art. In fact, all pots are. Pots are the most beautiful thing in the world to me now.
I fucked the bad guy. Oh, cool. Glad we get to enjoy one of our hobbies together. Why would you do this to me, Lieutenant Thermos? Why? Oh, wait, did I break on Discord? Did you
20
kick me
people
out of the
watching.
channel?
Are you good?
You kicked me out of the channel.
What?
What'd you do, fool?
You kicked me out of the channel.
What'd you do, Nick?
Nothing. You literally kicked me out of the channel. Why? Are we offline?
Yes.
No, you
No,
dropped out.
you ended the stream on Twitch, on Discord.
That's very strange because I literally did nothing. Well, let's open that back up.
Is everybody still with us? I can't even tell.
I mean, you could refresh the Twitch page.
I am, but there's a big delay.
Well, it would say offline if we were offline, honey.
It's still online.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's-
happened. Discord must be racist or something. You can continue your line.
We can't see it.
Yo,
You
Yeah.
should be able to.
let's get some bits in chat if the stream is still alive. Just a test, you know.
Oh. Yeah, Nick broke it on his
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, Just Me Heart says still up. We're good.
Yeah, we're still there. Discord just disconnected me, or someone disconnected me with Discord powers.
You're not
Right,
properly
the
sharing the
stream's
game,
back
though. We can't watch it. It's a loading screen.
It's on Discord. Everyone be patient.
Yeah, hold on a second, kids.
Also, we have 20 people, so why don't you all tell us your favorite color? There we go. Now we're back.
That should put us back in the green.
We're good. What'd
Thank you
do?
for letting us know, everybody.
Did you
And
hit a
Slater
button by
G85
accident?
is your name for Slater Gator, because that would make me happy. Okay, so we're good. We're back. Seems a little louder now.
Oh, hell
Why
yeah,
would you do this to me,
Slater Gator. I love
Lieutenant
that.
Thermos? Why? Breaking pots to find loot was one of my main sources of income. I'm gonna have to
Guys.
stop destroying other people's stuff and get an actual side job. You
We're
ruined my life and
officially-
I'll never forgive you for this. My pot is my only true friend now. Go ahead and talk.
We're officially half of the people away from a free pack of Pokemon cards.
Daniel, stop
We're
it.
gonna hit it, Kyle.
If everyone here finds one friend and brings them into chat,
Yeah,
And if
it's
they
clear.
have a friend that brings another friend into chat.
Jux, the real question is clear a sandwich or a soup?
Yes.
Click the screen, Nick.
What about me?
I said what I said. She sure did, and what she said crushed all your hopes and dreams. Also deprived you of -2 charm and -1 fun.
Sucks
The
to be
two
you.
stats I care about
Good
the
job,
least.
buddy.
let's go.
You should listen to me, Kyle.
Yo, Trash, grape flavor is fantastic.
Never listens to me.
Trash, I just ate 11 grape flavored Skittles.
It's awkward that you counted that out.
I was thinking that.
That was all I had left.
You spend the day playing in the lake, being absolutely fucking adorable. Look how cute you are. You are so cute. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. They try to lure you in with their beautiful chants, but you know better than to challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you at least have some fun. +2 fun.
B, we've never been in a fight before, but now we're in a fight.
Uh-oh.
This hasn't happened before. I haven't seen Milo and those fucking beautiful swimsuits with that nice bulge. Afterwards, you see Milo on the shore. They seem to be recording the lake. Is this some kind of new Asmir?
All right, Dahlia. Action.
Yay, that's what I wanted. Oh.
Yo.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Suddenly, you see Dahlia emerge from underwater, flipping her wet hair back in the most perfect hair flip water arc of all time.
Hello.
Dahlia's hair.
In the words of B, gay squeal.
Yeah, I agree. Dahlia's hair flip really appealed to your overwhelming horniness. You were already in love with her a lot, but now you're super in love with her.
You hot blue snack. That was amazing.
Blue snack, Laura, change the Twitter.
Have no fear. Dahlia.
Hell yeah, it was. Let me see. Dahlia quickly throws her hair back in a ponytail as she hurries over. The three of you crowd around Milo's phone and watch the slow motion Insta story of Dahlia's sexy wet hair flip.
Literally, Dahlia, you look so sexy and powerful, and you know what they say, powerful is the new sexy, and conveniently, sexy is the new powerful.
Oh, that's convenient.
In it?
I fully agree, Belch. I'm downright fuckable. Whoa, I'm so hot, I'm making myself horny.
The surprise face.
I'm
For
glad I live
reals?
alone now.
You're officially the hottest creature in existence. It used to be Sonic the Hedgehog, but you just smashed him into irrelevancy.
Enjoy the fanfic.
Is he just thinking about blue people now?
Yes, let's join the Smurfs.
All right, babe, I'm tagging you. Is that okay? You're going to get a ton of new followers after such a masterful display of beauty and sex appeal.
Ooh.
Yes, tag me. I want to catch some new followers and make them join my... Wait. I just realized something. I had a realization.
Yep, I can see that. Care to enlighten me?
I'm going to be alone forever.
What?
Weak.
I'm scared that no one will be able to do a hair flip sexy enough to be worthy of my attention. I'm out of everyone's league.
And Jux wants to know when we're getting the Sonic the Hedgehog ending. Oh, Dahlia.
I really
it's
hope that's a
okay.
thing. Don't fuck with me, Jux.
Well, we already got Garfield x Naruto, so anything's
It's okay,
possible.
babe.
Fair.
Surely someone could do a wet hair flip worthy of you. There just has to be someone out there, maybe even someone listening to this very conversation.
Yes, it's me, the narrator.
B, Trash, Fox, any of you?
There's your cue, primal animal. You get into the lake, focus all of your energy on impressing these two, and execute your sexiest technique. Emerge from the water while eating some juicy rice.
Oh, man.
Play
That
hard
would
to
get
get.
me.
Don't come out of the water.
Oh no!
Oh, that's right, B, you're chopping all your hair off.
All right.
Oh no, B had a message get killed by automod.
Oh, no.
I will allow it. No, she was fixing her spelling.
Oh yeah,
She meant
if you
to say
type too
cut.
fast, the auto mod. That's the one built into Twitch. We definitely know, since I'm playing as myself. I don't play hard to get. I just sit in water and eat fried chicken all day.
That's the thing you do.
That is factual. You dive underwater and reach into your pocket for the fried chicken drumstick you always keep on you, just in case someone asks you to be sexy in a moment.
It's important.
Gotta have your pocket chicken.
You gotta have that pocket chicken. Oh my
What's sexier than a hair flip? Drowning.
Hey. Listen,
True.
I really wanted that to be like, I want to see both options pass really bad.
bloated and waterlogged is the new black.
You emerge from the water soaking wet and taking a huge aggressive bites of fried chicken.
That's hot. Whoa, that was so fucking hot. I feel personally attacked.
Such a.
I thought my thirst trap would never be out sexied, but this chicken is just too hot. Wait, does fried chicken make everything more sexy?
What an enticing question. Fried chicken can be an absolute gorgeous food, but let's be realistic. Go buttermilk, brine, or go home. But in this moment, the taste doesn't even matter. It's about the sexy vibes that Get the Chicken brings to the tableau. Aesthetic bliss.
You agree with Milo. Eating wet fried chicken covered in lake water isn't good, but it sure is hot. I can't believe I've been underestimating the sexiness of fried chicken all this time. I've been saying that for years. It's the ultimate sexiness weapon. The three of you start experimenting to determine if fried chicken actually makes everything sexier.
Okay, yep, I just tried it, and fried chicken definitely makes funerals sexier. And it covers up the corpse smell way better than daffodils, and my nose is bleeding.
It does look like it.
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay, my mistake. I can confirm fried chicken makes I confirm that fried chicken makes erotic massage even hotter than it normally is. Oh, and fun life hack, chicken grease can be used as sexual lubricant in case of an emergency. You three create a fried chicken-themed dating sim.
Hot.
We've done that already.
Oh my god.
Next time on Best Buds.
No, hey,
Yay, bedtime.
we've done it. Everyone go watch our KFC dating sim.
Yeah, we came full circle. This was just the advertisement for the KFC dating sim. The art is good, and you managed to turn a lovable household character into a total dilf. Some people criticize it and call it a soulless marketing stunt, but no one cares because, oh my god, sexy chicken.
Go watch it. We did it.
And it was fun. I don't give a shit what people say. Dahlia and Milo are both super happy, and you have inspired a whole new porn subgenre. Wet chicken and wet chicken horking.
We can work on the title.
Yep. 2 charm, 1 creativity. Get some wet chicken horking over in here.
Fried chicken.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Everybody choose a food. Say your choice
Juicy
out
fruit.
before clicking.
That is a
Dippin'
fruit,
Dots.
Daniel.
Fruits are food. I say Dippin' Dots.
All right. Gonna have to reach real deep down in here. Stouffer's brand microwavable macaroni and cheese.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
What was yours again, Daniel? Nick talked over you.
Juicy fruit. You know what, Nick? I would
Georgie
fuck,
fruits.
I would fuck with Stouffer's mac and cheese.
I would always fuck with it. Player
In a
orders.
survival scenario,
Fuck yeah.
do you have a microwave in this survival scenario?
B, I
Yes.
currently have 10 boxes of Andy's mac and cheese in my cabinet. I always make sure I have 10.
So the last 3 answers in our chat, are Bagel Bites, Dunkers, and Annie's mac and cheese, and those are all the things I want in my life.
Same.
I hate you all.
Player order is decided based on which food you would choose to have in monstrous qualities in survival scenario.
B, I have 2 of each.
I mean, I'd
Jux, thank
fried
you.
chicken.
Fried chicken's up there.
Yeah.
No, Jux chose the best answer. The best answer is Kyle because he's a snack.
He is not a snack. Have you tried smelling him fresh out of the oven? He smells disgusting.
Nick, you literally call him your husband and your boyfriend everywhere
Yeah,
we go
but
in
I don't
public.
want to eat him.
You don't
Yes,
do that?
B, it's the white cheddar Annie's mac and
Things that
cheese.
come out of him.
Oh. Yes, white cheddar Annie's mac and cheese is the absolute truth.
No,
and I will
dude, that's
fight
the best
anybody who says anything else.
That
B,
being
that's the
said,
best one. B,
while you
on that
two
note,
are stroking off over to fried chicken over there, why don't we pick the
no,
answers?
we're
Listen,
stroking off
my
on mac and
entire
cheese.
undergrad was eating Annie's white mac and cheese. I am super down for
And
that.
you're overgrad, and you're current.
That's not true. I
B,
rarely ever have it now.
B, here's something that you can add to that. Ready? When you're done making it, you crumble up some cooked bacon on top and some toasted breadcrumbs. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Bruh.
Trash, that sounds amazing. All right, we need to stop talking about food. So in a survival scenario, I think fried chicken, just for the protein quality, wins.
Fried chicken,
yes.
I think, would make me sick if I ate it too much. But then I remember it's fried chicken, so I don't care.
There you go. Stouffer's mac and cheese, you can eat that. You don't need to cook it. Like, it's already like...
Yeah, you just eat it
I
like
mean,
frozen.
You don't have to cook
frozen
Dippin'
food.
Dots either.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but I think I don't think I can eat that many Dippin' Dots, but I think that's a personal thing.
Don't get me wrong, I don't think I win this. I'm just saying the words. I think mac and cheese is the correct answer.
All right.
I would vote mac and cheese just because the Dippin' Dots would melt.
My nose is still bleeding, by the way.
Dan, what did you say? Did you say
He
Juicy
said
fruit.
Juicy fruit.
the gum?
What? Yeah, my nose has been bleeding for like 5 minutes.
No, I don't care about that.
It's fine. I'm just bleeding into a cup.
I mean, that's a very weird thing to do, but
That's
makes you happy,
recycling.
honey.
That's
if anyone can appreciate it's a never-ending nosebleed, it's your boy.
Never-ending nosebleed.
I bled for about 5 years without stopping. I get
Called
it.
puberty, honey. We get it.
All right,
No,
send
it's
me
not.
to the dome. We're going to
It's
the dome.
called a headbutt and having to get my nose cauterized repeatedly.
Today at Camp Dome, the game is 7 Minutes in Heaven Extreme.
Hot.
You volunteer yourself as tribute for your camp. You put on some lip balm, ready for some hot kissing. But it seems you got the rules wrong.
Oh.
Oops.
In 7 Minutes in Heaven Extreme, they straight up murder you, and you need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes.
Cool.
They stab you repeatedly. You're sure you're going to hell, but no. Heaven is beautiful. It's all you ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life.
Aw.
Eggs, you should have stuck with pizza bagels.
You're cheered by your teammates, but you will never be the same after being taken from heaven. You do look more heavenly, though, and that translates into +2 charm. Afterwards, you manage to convince Damien that back massages keep away mosquitoes, and you're really getting after it when... Hey, has that weird chuckling lamp always been over there? What?
Dots.
Take my boy.
Yeah.
Fine.
Or do you want him? Do you want him?
I don't care. Go for it.
That's so
That's
funny.
the most boyfriend I don't care, so I'm not going to filter into that. I'm taking it.
No, I literally don't care.
What weird oh, wow. Okay. There's something weird about this lamp. I just can't put my finger on what. Well, in the words of the great Mahatma Gandhi, when in doubt, set it on fire. You're pretty sure that's not what Gandhi said. Then you tell Damien so. Really? I tried to read a biography of Gandhi once, but I couldn't understand it, so I set it on fire. I thought that's what the lesson the book was trying to teach me. That was about 5 minutes ago. The book is still on fire, actually. In fact, it's what I was planning to use to burn this lamp. Watch.
No need, Damien. The only person who's been burned here is you by an impeccable disguise.
Whoa, Counselor Flodge? You were the lamp the whole time?
Guilty. Pretty cool, huh?
Only if you think lying is cool, which I do, but only when I do it, not when people do it to me.
I wasn't trying to lie to you, Damien. I was trying to teach you a lesson about the worlds of camouflage.
Wonders.
You're a wonder.
Get
You're right.
real. Camouflage is for stupid babies who are too lame to solve their problems with violence.
Oh, so it's violence you're interested in, eh? I'll have you know that the heady days of my youth, I once disguised myself as a piggy in order to stab the French Prime Minister.
But France doesn't have a prime minister, they have a president.
You're welcome. Only because I stabbed the Prime Minister.
I didn't know camouflage could be used for stabbing. This changes everything. But I still don't think it's for me. It's pretty hard to blend in when you have such blemishless crimson red skin.
Preach, boyo.
Don't worry about that, son. I can change my skin to any color I want. I'm a master of disguise, so clearly skin color doesn't matter. All we need is to find the perfect way for you to blend into your surroundings.
Ooh, you've got an idea. Get a high-powered job in the fashion industry and make red the in color for this season and next season and every other season forever. Hide Damien in a giant bowl of delicious Hawaiian punch. I don't even fucking care. I don't care if that's the wrong one. That's the one.
This one?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Let's go. You can do that?
You can do anything with camouflage, son. Camouflage. Not to brag, but I once snuck into a G8 summit disguised as a guy who was running naked through the G8 summit. Anything's possible.
This is the best idea I've heard since I suggested we set that weird lamp on fire earlier. And it's giving me some great crime ideas, too. Duke, you grab some punch and fill a bowl. I've gotta run an errand. I'll be right back. You know better than to ask questions, so you borrow a giant punch bowl from Rowdy the punch-loving giant and start filling.
It's Kyle.
Very specific.
A few moments later. Hey, I'm back. Don't ask me where I got all these jewels or whose blood this is. I'm getting in the punch bowl. Goodbye. No sooner has Damien disappeared into the punch bowl than 2 cops come running into camp hot on his trail. Hey, you two, says one of the cops. Did you see an international jewel thief murderous demon run this way?
Don't ask me, I'm just a lamp.
You just shrug. Well, says the cop, looks like we've hit a dead end. There's nothing here but this lamp, this innocent summer camper, and this giant bowl of red liquid.
So stupid, I love it.
Yeah, I'm stumped, says the other cop. Normally I'd be suspicious of such a large bowl of Hawaiian punch, but we all know how much summer campers love sugary drinks. You're right, says the first cop. And keeping all this punch in one big bowl seems much more efficient than repeatedly filling a smaller one. Still, says the second cop, we should probably at least feel around in the bowl, just to be safe. The second cop sticks his hand in the bowl. His hand comes out with a knife stuck through it. Whoa, Ted, says the other cop. Did that punch just stab you? Seems like it, replies his partner. It's probably some kind of marketing stunt to make the punch seem more edgy. Kids these days, with their Fortnite and their violent punch.
Agreed.
The cops leave, shaking their heads and waxing philosophical about the state of today's youth.
And crash tag, it's Monster Camp, not Monster Prom.
Yeah.
That was incredible. You're a genius, Duke. Now, if you excuse me, I have another errand to do. It's not long before you're reading a news article about the giant bowl of delicious Hawaiian punch that was mysteriously delivered to the UN Security Council. Oh dear. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun for your part in this.
I'm a lamp.
Let's go!
Give me.
Let's go.
What did you walk in on? Yeah.
Boldness.
I know.
You son of a bitch, Nick.
I'm in. What? You're probably fine on boldness. Oh no, you're not.
I was literally talking the last 2 rounds about how I needed boldness.
Well, joke's on you. Sucks to be you. Maybe you should have sat with me on the bench. Just saying.
I couldn't. You already had a partner to sit on the bench with you.
Yeah, I didn't. He was a kid.
Everybody, can we throw some F's in the chat for Kyle, please?
Yes, very much. Cool. You guys love games. You suggest Monopoly. Here's categories. The Clown Man tells you to find the exit key in an hour, or he's going to rip your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving the puzzles together. It's lots of fun, but you don't gain any fun here. You just get to +2 boldness instead.
+2 boldness that somebody could have appreciated.
I don't think you would have appreciated it enough.
True.
Later that night, you get all gussied up for your date with Dahlia. She's had some intense physical activities planned to woo her. However, when you go to find her, you're surprised to see her surrounded by a horde of demonic soldiers. Oh, hey, Blues Clues, listen here. I've got bad news. I forgot I volunteered to army sit my buddy General Exetar. Slaxatar?
I got nothing for you.
Slaxcar?
Zaxklar.
It's like Zach Bell, but it's Zach Clark.
I decided to volunteer to my buddy General Avatar's hellish armies tonight.
Good enough.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, I can't dodge this responsibility, but I'll make it up to you. Maybe you could help me watch them tonight. Right now, I'm cooking them a delicious meal of nutritious gruel and enemy blood formula. We couldn't get the fresh stuff on such short notice, but this powder substitute is pretty. As she's speaking, one of the soldiers pulls meekly on Dahlia's sleeve. God.
Miss General Aquino?
He says,
I gotta go potty.
Oh no, that's literally how you talk.
Daniel,
In
bring me
real-
the potty. I gotta go potty.
I do too.
I told you all to go before you left hell. Fine, anyone who has to go, come with me, and bring a trowel to bury your poopies. Poopies. Blues Clues, maybe you could figure out a way to entertain the little war machines while I'm gone. Then we might be able to spend some alone time together. Every day this universe tests your patience. Well, whatever. If it means alone time with Dahlia, you can find a way to distract the giant evil darlings for an hour. What sort of activity would give the demonic soldiers to... Oh god, I'm losing it. What sort of activity should you give the demonic soldiers to do so you and Dahlia can make love, not war? Put on some soothing war propaganda on the TV. Or keep them busy by giving them a fun assignment, a personal essay about their experiences with city pillaging. That sounds like smartness.
It do.
Every other stat I have is higher, so...
Let's go.
You run your idea past Dahlia when she returns. Hey, not bad. Oh no. Oh no. I went full coach. Hey, not bad. The camp storage cabin, I think I saw some old propaganda, VHS tapes last time I was in there. You two head over.
There's a lot different about this game compared to Monster Prom.
Yeah, but
the mechanics are all different, and the characters are all different, and it's lovely.
That's not true. Some of the characters are the same. The coach is back, and I love him.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of similar characters, but there's a lot of new ones too.
That's true.
Nick, it's you, the coach.
I have to go poopies.
No.
Bring a trowel.
Poopies until we're done.
You two head over and check out the old storage cabin for some materials.
Don't forget to bring a trowel.
Don't forget to bring a trowel. Okay, let's see. We've got Pillaging Treasure Planet, Oliver and the Company Coal Mine, The Little Mermaid Buys a Third Liberty Loan, and here's a classic. Nope. And the Aristocrats.
You can do it. Oh, come on. It's the Pinocchio Letariat.
All right. I'll try it. The Pinocchio Letariat.
Nailed it.
Did I really get
Good
it?
job, buddy.
Yeah, you really did.
Beheads the aristocrats. Oh, aristocats. Okay, I get it. I watched this so many times when I was but a child. Well, that explains a lot about Dahlia's outlook on the LeVays, at least. You bring a couple of VHSs. It's not... I don't even write it, but whatever. And shepherd the army men to the camp auditorium. There you make them cozy with some blankies and Clockwork Orange eye specula to ensure maximum fun while absorbing the propaganda film. Everyone loves it. They sing along with their favorite propaganda songs and giggle at the... I already said it once. Impassioned speech against the bibbity bobbity... No, I know this.
Bourgeoisie.
Damn it. Bourgeoisie.
You tried, Nick.
Bourgeoisie. Good
Almost.
work, Blues Clues. This should keep them occupied for us to have a little bit of alone time. Fuck yeah! You two sneak off to get physical together using the workout regimen that Dahlia specifically designed for you. Well, it's not what you were expecting, but it's a very sweet gesture. And intimate in its own way. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Come on.
Pinocchio.
You can do this.
All right, let's get my fun up to 10. So I guess take me to the lake. Yeah. That day, you bring a magazine to read by the lake. The cover story is how to gain fun while camping with your 6 hottest, most charismatic friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait. Step 3, profit. What? That's it? Why hasn't that worked for you yet? Oh wait, you just gained +2 fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan.
Oh, good job.
Thanks, Laura.
Always thanks, Laura.
You're living your best camp spooky life when Aaravi sidles up to you, looking a little more bashful than usual.
Oh. Hey there, Lieutenant Thermos. Fancy seeing you here at this place where you often hang out at this time, which I have taken note of. Look, I've enjoyed our adventures as of late. I want to invite you to some sort of normal activity, like a shopping trip.
But then I reminded her that she doesn't shop.
But then I realized I don't shop because I craft my own items, and that can be a romantic date as well. I mean, a productive time that'll set us up as well-equipped for quests.
She meant what she said the first time. She's definitely doodled Aaravi and Lieutenant Thermos on her boots of potential marriage +3.
No, you misread that because you were looking at it upside down, so you're being clingy like always. Anyway, shut up. Lieutenant Thermos, you win?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you are.
Oh,
Get out of my episode. Hell yeah, you are. Aaravi sets up her crafting table and you prepare for some high-quality equipment making.
All right, so I'll kick us off. I'm going to combine Potion of Silence with Yeti Skin to create a Cape of Cloaking +2.
To answer your question, Lots and lots are different. It's
I
a
did that
completely
already.
different game. I know. I'm helping you because you're.
And then I'll use a broom, a feather, and a ring to collect some flying broomstick, not frying. Next, I'll put a car on a car to make a limousine.
I mean, that is how you do it.
Yeah, not wrong.
You stack them.
Yeah.
You jump in, combining a leather handbag with very loud screaming to create bagpipes.
Also true.
Nice. I'll use pizza plus pineapple to create controversial food choice. The two of you have a great time crafting. Occasionally, your hands brush against each other as you reach for materials.
hot.
And is Aaravi blushing? No, but she was before. You're getting strong vibes that she might be into you, but she may be too shy to say it outright. You should suggest crafting something sexy together to get your flirt on. Use personal lubricant on battle axe to craft sexy battle axe. Or use horse legs on horse torso to create romantic horse ride. That sounds like charm, which is shit for me. And the top one sounds like fun, but also could be boldness, but it sound...
if it is boldness,
it's
it's
the
no
same.
different from using charm.
Motherfuck. So the top one, it could be boldness or fun, which are garbage and garbage. I'm hoping the bottom one is charm. I'm gonna take the top one.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm doing it.
Okay.
Fucking fuck.
Oh.
Wait, sexy battle axe? How could battle axe get any sexier than it already is? This is bullshit.
Hey, you're always up for an adventure, right? Isn't exploring the unknown some sort of adventure in and out of itself?
Like, how could the romantic horse ride not be charm? I don't get it.
Blame Nick for taking bold.
Because it's creative.
That's deep. That's deep, X. Let's go for it. More creative than sexy battle axe?
I mean, what kind of battle? When you think sexy, what word do you think of?
Shut up, Huey.
That's fair.
You take some lube and rub it all over the axe, handle and blade. You show the axe to Aaravi, who's blushing the hardest you've seen yet. Wow, that looks incredibly dangerous. I mean, who rubs lube all over the handle of a weapon? That seems irresponsible.
Oh no.
You agree with her, but add that danger is incredibly sexy. To prove your point, you add even more lube to the handle, because doubling down is always the solution. You hand her the axe so she can see for herself. Unfortunately, the sexy danger you spoke of proves to be dangerous, and the handle immediately slips from Aaravi's grasp. She fumbles and tries repeatedly to catch it, but it ends up lodged blade first in your chest.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
Aaravi tries to pull the axe handle out, but it's so slippery from the double lube that she just can't get a good enough grip. This is rough. Also, why does it smell so weird? Through your screams of pain, you tell her the lube was coconut scented.
Oh no. Oh, that's what that is. I was craving ice cream and I couldn't figure out why. Can we go get some ice cream?
I bet she's allergic. That does sound good. Not having any luck getting the axe out of Lieutenant Thermos anyways. It's not like I'm really needed here. Alright, let's get some ice cream. Good luck, Lieutenant Thermos. Maybe don't put lube on weapons in foreseeable quests. Or future quests.
Let's go
Same
put
thing.
some maraschino cherry on hot fludge.
Hot
How did I
flood.
hot fludge.
How did I get maraschino?
Somebody
Hot
please clip that.
fludge.
And hot fludge to craft delicious sundae.
Laura changed his Twitter to Hot Fludge. Doesn't take long for word to spread about the lubed up battle axe embedded in your chest. Soon, all the knights from neighboring kingdom come to summer camp to try their hand at this mystic task of pulling the sexy battle axe from the sexy wounded torso to become sexy king of all England.
I say this is a good end.
Takes days, but one night finally frees the axe, is accepted as smoking hot monarch and the sponsored representative of Camelot Lube Incorporated. Good for them, but you bled out and alienated Aaravi, so you still lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. I am fucked.
So,
Late.
choices.
I mean, you're not fucked.
Yeah, good point.
All
I'm
right.
unfucked.
So isn't this our last time to get stats, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, before stargazing.
Oh, cool. Then I go to bed.
Daniel,
Let's
it's not
see.
even 10 o'clock yet.
It's 1 minute until 10 o'clock.
I will say pouring hot fludge on my chest is my favorite form of floor play.
Mine is also
Yeah.
pouring hot fludge on your chest.
Kyle, cover your ears. My stats are actually really good right now, so
Well, you just
I-
cursed it by saying it out loud on stream.
that's fine. Can we?
I mean, mine aren't atrocious, but they're just not where I want them to be.
Can I go to the dome still?
No.
No.
You
Oh,
cannot.
damn it.
You have the option of scout headquarters or the woods. So smarts or creativity.
I guess creativity.
So Scout HQ?
Yeah, why not? That day, Monster Scouts, you all practice writing speeches in preparation for possibly being killed by a bear. You want to get your last words in right. Cute picture. You decide to write a heartfelt poem dedicated to your favorite things in life. Monster Camp, the smell of rain, the bittersweet joy of watching the sunset for the very last time, and chicken tenders. Wow.
Yeah.
Love me
Dude,
some tendies.
I would eat some tendies right now. Everyone is moved by your poem. You're pretty sure you can even make nearby bears cry. You gain +2.
B, I think the stream is winding up. This is the last round. So we probably got like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's the last round, and I'm the last person to go. You're about to fight a bee that insulted your honor, but not the one in the chat. You're ready to your first strike when Joy grabs you and pulls you aside. Got a minute? I want to show you something. Also, I'm pretty sure you'll die if you fight that beehive. It's Bee and her friend Bee.
It's the I'm in danger shirt.
You hesitate for a moment.
I'm a threat, sorry.
Feelings of joy overtake your hatred for the bee that implied you are too dumb to even sting. I just wanted to show you this little clearing I found. Turns out it's the perfect place to watch the sunset. The view's flawless, and more importantly, no one else knows about the spot. Swear to me you won't tell anybody about it.
Swear to me!
I thought that was Daniel for a minute. I was genuinely about to be afraid.
No, you haven't heard me yell.
That's why I was scared. I was like, what happened?
It's happened a couple times in my life. It's not that I don't love our other friends, but sometimes I just need a quiet place where I can think and read and not have shenanigans or whimsical tomfoolery. You sit down with Joy to watch the sunset together. You blush, thinking about how she shared this secret with you. Joy leans on your shoulder. You double blush.
I know your name is Bjork, but I keep looking at the bottom and the way they spaced the J from the P, it looks like SP Jork.
SP Jork.
I read that as you double blech instead of you
Listen,
double
SP Jork, there's something I want you to know.
I fucking hate you.
I think I have feelings for you, and you can eat my butter all day long.
Okay.
The sun is setting, Joy is blushing, you ate enough fiber for breakfast, and the mood is right. You lean in for a kiss.
Is that how kissing works?
We'll find out. When Joy stops you.
Uh-oh.
Whoa there, Stallion. I'm tempted, but just because we like each other doesn't mean we should be a thing. There are more important things than our feelings.
Like Ricky Martin.
Like how our love story would affect the Coven story arc for this season. As the protagonist, I have certain responsibilities.
That is true.
Screw the Coven. I know you know this, but critics can interpret this kind of love arc as filler. Even the most moving love stories can be written off as excuses to attract a bigger audience.
You would not understand how hard it is to be the protagonist.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to please the critics. It's our adventure, but I can't help but think about it a little. Let's say we end up having a love arc together. What would make it interesting? What's the hook? Oh, you've been so busy chasing after love interests all summer that you never reflected on how good of a love interest you'd be yourself. Any ideas, SP Jork? How can we get the audience to see the way I do? Summon a version of yourself from another timeline to make the horniest, most confusing love triangle ever. Go for the classic drama of love versus family. Convince this season's big bad to adopt you as their child.
The bottom one sounds like boldness to me, and the top has... It feels like charm because it says horny, but I could be wrong.
Or creativity.
Or, well, either way.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that no matter what, the top one sounds like it would be better.
I would agree with you, but I'm gonna say no because if I do, you do what you want. I don't have.
Either one could be creativity, but I think you're probably right there, Daniel.
Yeah, fuck it. Just
Is
do
that
top
your
one.
final answer?
Click it.
Well,
Really?
Fuck me.
How is that
All of
smart?
your Nick, hit the undo button.
I want to hit backspace, but I'm afraid it might close the game, so I'm not going to.
All of your favorite TV shows have a pair of sexy twins that seduce a protagonist, like Duran High School and Host Club and Duran. Is that O or D?
It's an O, Daniel.
It's pronounced
stupid
Oran
high school.
Host Club.
Whatever.
It's not relevant anymore.
You try to conjure a summoning spell to yank an alternate timeline Spjork into this dimension.
But it does have a lot of cute boys.
But suddenly you remember that you suck at magic. Duh. You think you'd have a magic stat if you could cast spells and shit? That B was right. You're too dumb to sting.
That was rude. B, don't say Daniel's dumb.
God damn, B.
God,
I was
so rude.
I made Dean's List 3 straight years in college. Thank you
My
very
Dean's
much.
List.
Dean.
Nice.
Thank you. Well, with your limited skills, the only option left is to create a sexy twin dynamic. You decide to build your own twin and screw up your own win. After working on your twin for 3 straight days,
Oh, see?
joy to your creation, sock puppet Spjork.
I told you.
She's back.
Oh, wow, Spjork, this is just a sock with lipstick on it. You expect this to play well to our target demographic?
With my taco flavor kisses.
Although
Oh, it's coming.
I guess your sock puppet has come up with a fewer dumb plans than you, so I'm kind of preferring the sock puppet Spjork right now. Joy's not the only one who likes your sock puppet twin better than you. In just a few hours, sock puppet
Oh,
Spjork
no.
is more popular than you have ever been in your life. Oof.
My nightmare.
The sock puppet is getting dates all the perfect 10s around camp. Since the puppet is attached to your hand, you gotta tag along. And sit in silence while your sock puppet scores a harem ending.
I'd consider that a win, Daniel. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Fine.
You still got to give everyone at camp a hand job. So
pretty much.
yeah.
Finally, your jealousy becomes too much. You break and lose all control and shove sock puppet Spjork into the washing machine.
What you were gonna say into your ass?
You set the machine to deep water wash plus extra rinse hot water bulky item sheets.
Ooh, that's the highest setting.
There was no way that sock was gonna survive that cycle. 38 minutes later, you pull the remains of sock puppet Spjork. They are reduced to threads.
You're a
I
murderer.
think you're gonna be the big bad now.
Oh, it's true.
Wait, Spjork, what are you doing with that washing machine? What is that piece of cloth in your hand? Where's sock puppet Spjork? No one can prove that you murdered sock puppet Spjork, but everyone assumes you did and hates you anyway. A documentary crew comes to camp and films all summer for a series called Making a Murderer 2.
Holy
Spjork's
fuck.
murderous murdering. Joy sees the documentary and forbids you from ever joining a coven-related story arc. You've lost your chance at love, your reputation as a non-murderer, and -3 charm.
Oof.
I just
Well, at least you
I
stopped
feel like
out.
I need to point out, at least from the last one, they have made the failures significantly more creative.
That's
True.
true, I guess. I mean, they've all been very creative, but
So, Duke, who did you want to go out with? Damien?
Yeah, Red Boy.
Okay, Red Boy. Oh, you look cute together.
Yes.
matching jackets. BC?
Dahlia.
Oh, you're matching
blue.
colors.
That wasn't even why I wanted to go for her.
And you get Aaravi.
Send a thermos, Aaravi.
Yep.
She looks so pouty.
She's angsty.
And Dan, do you want to try to go with Joy?
I mean, I think I have there's no other option right now. I haven't.
Hey, you still might. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. You could go by yourself, but that's essentially throwing.
No, I feel like I should still try.
Did you have any interaction with Milo?
I think he had
No.
one interaction with Milo.
But you don't get points from that, really. You get points from, like, the lunchtime and the beginning
Yeah, go for it,
quiz.
Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was your best call.
Sure.
Duke!
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You want to be my summer fling? No way!
You get to read your own failure.
Spending the summer dating you would be worse than going back to school, and I hate school.
Oof.
Well, congratulations. I guess I hate the idea of dating you more.
Oof.
Oh my god, that's savage!
Holy fuck.
Look, next season,
This rejection has been one to remember.
Oh my god, I thought you would have gotten
There's an
him.
upside, though. A campfire song is made about this epic, horrible rejection. Future campers sing it on the bus when going to Camp Spooky as a reminder to never being as pathetic as the legendary Duke.
I miss sock puppets, Bjork.
Holy
I like
fuck.
the name the legendary Duke.
So in a way, your failure has helped future generations. You should be proud. What? Why aren't you proud?
all right.
All right, let's get this over with. I finally gathered the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. Wait, you want to be my summer fling?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Just look at your stats. Yeah, you have some fun and some smarts. You haven't taken care of the less obvious stats. For example, your appeal is super low. I say it's not you, it's me. But being this unappealing is on you, loser.
Oof.
None of us are getting laid.
Burn.
Bye.
Muted.
Wow.
You fail to see it and come back from this. Lieutenant Thermos is doomed to be lame forever. And yet things change, but not how you think.
Oof.
One day you piss off an old witch who curses you by body switching your mind with an alpaca's.
That sounds fun.
Not only are you trapped in the body of an alpaca forever, what's worse, the alpaca proves to be better at being you than you were.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Everyone seems to like the new Lieutenant Thermos better, and you're just the alpaca who couldn't get a date. Oof.
That's good.
Here we go.
I don't want to read this. You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to the meteor shower with you, and
Hey, you might still
split
win.
up once, and hopefully it still doesn't matter. You want to be a summer fling, huh? I don't know. It's true that I need new plot lines and challenges for next season. But I don't think dating someone who's very unappealing is kind of the challenge the audience want to see me face. Thanks for suggesting it. I knew you had the best intentions in mind, but I think I'd rather battle an army of fallen angels or a very big, very mean armadillo.
Oof.
Aw.
I'm not looking
Move.
for love.
You got rejected by your summer crush. So what? You will accomplish great things in life that will make this failure pale in comparison. Well, you actually didn't accomplish anything remarkable. Because of this, 71 years from today when you die, they are at a loss for what to put in your on your
Oh my
gravestone.
god.
They settled for Spjork, lived a myth life, owned a broom, got rejected at summer camp, rip.
I mean, that's what mine's gonna say.
Let's go.
Man, this is a brutal fucking camp.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not working out.
You fight and gather.
Except
your
Nick's
courage.
gonna win.
Maybe. You don't know that. And you ask your beloved to go to the meteor shower with you. A summer fling between you and me? See, this is where you were wrong, Kyle. I didn't get the stat checks. You know, Blue's Clues, when I first met
Uh-oh.
you, I thought you were just a scrawny little runt.
And I was right, uppercut.
I would not be surprised. That's very, very Dahlia-esque. But after getting to know you better, I realize you've been exercising the most important muscle of all, the heart. Oh, that's cute.
Is Nick about to win?
Yeah.
You may not be capable
Oh
of
my
lifting
God.
weights with it, but you've lifted my spirits during summer camp. For that, go fuck yourself. So yes.
Oh,
Yeah! Let's go to the meteor shower. We can exercise our hearts together.
Let's come.
Oh, that's cute!
Together.
Congrats, Nikki.
We did it. The last day of summer camp was dreamy. You and Dahlia spent hours trying to get as many Monster Scout badges as you could before the end of the meteor shower. You got a badge for learning how to tell apart a black-footed weasel from a black-footed albatross.
Turns out it was the
Badge.
feet.
Yeah. You got a badge for helping coach with a very difficult crossword. And you get a badge for learning 15 different ways to kiss. Ooh.
Also with the coach.
Also with the coach. When the meteor shower started, you already earned a new badge in secret for falling in love with a buff, beautiful woman. Oh, it's cute.
I wonder if I would have won if I didn't screw that last part up.
Ah.
It was pretty perfect.
I blew my last two, so I knew I had no shot.
Unlocked. Oh, this is
All
dangerous.
I wanna do is be in love with a giant blue woman. A giant blue woman. I got that today. Yeah.
Your head gonna go splorch between her thighs.
I am 100% fine with that.
I dare
would
you
be
to think
too.
of a better way to go.
Yes,
Before
agreed.
we knew it, those weeks were gone.
Let's let Nick do it. He won. He can read it.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Daniel wants it.
Okay.
I don't want anything.
Okay, then I'll do it. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, we saw summer coming to an end, and we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it, how those years became the fountain
Foundation.
of mythology of our lives. See, all you have to do is say something wrong on the internet for someone to correct you, and then you get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that on the internet. Actually, I learned it from the book. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss begins with K, and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. I'm just gonna skip it.
Yeah.
Well, we all know who won this
Ooh,
round.
we
Everyone,
unlocked a new character or plot line.
Yeah.
everyone, congratulate Laura in the chat. She's
Thank you,
listening.
Laura.
She is listening and watching, so let her know how
Nick, click
well she
OK.
did.
See if we got anything else.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Poison.
I don't know why you'd have to unlock poison, but it's good to know that it's there if I ever need
I
it.
think it's a drink option.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'm gonna poison you all. Let's see if we got one more. Show me number 3.
Oh.
Smoothie. Look, it's me right here.
Yeah, that blue one. That was
Item.
okay, yeah.
Oh, that was it. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna put the Obama back up, so for those of you who didn't get to see it, you can see it. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more of this. So if you
Yeah.
didn't like
Get
it,
comfy, people.
yeah, I was gonna say,
If
sucks
you
to
didn't
be
like
you.
it, if you didn't like it, go on our YouTube and watch the other one.
No joke. In the last couple hours alone, we've gotten more views on episode 1 of that than our past 8 months of content combined.
Please don't tell me that. I already have low enough self-esteem. Thank you.
Hey, people like Monster Prom, Nick. It's a fact of
I
life.
mean, to be fair,
It's a
I
fun
also
tip.
like Monster Prom. It's the only game that I can consistently beat everybody in.
That's not entirely
Go watch.
true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go watch any Monster Prom. I think I lost once.
Nah.
It was because I blew one of the secret endings. I never got to date that big, sexy man that was voiced by Dan Avidan. I already
The
forgot what his name
undercover
was.
police
He was
officer?
totally, yeah.
We definitely finished that one, though.
Yeah, I think you came back and finished it.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Bye,
Or
B.
Laura.
We're also taking off.
Yeah.
But thank you all
Looks
for
like
coming
it's
to
time
hang
for me
out.
to go get some macaroni and cheese.